Hi, I'm Jessica. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm trying to put a video out every day of the week, but I missed yesterday on Monday. Today's Tuesday. I actually had a big weekend and I was certified in level 1 Reiki. So yay for me. So I did that this weekend, and I feel like my chakras are all aligned, and my energy's flowing, and I'm feeling really good. And so I came back home to quite an upheaval in a bunch of ways in my life. And to be honest, today's card of the day is truth, and it's about living in your truth. And it's so important that I feel like I need to share my truth with you guys and be as open as possible about some things. And, there are times in my life where I've been feeling like I've been thrown into a washing machine and just put on spin cycle and spit out. That's kind of how my life's been going lately. But, it's so important that we get up and we brush ourselves off and we just keep going, even when times are tough. And when we have no idea which direction we're headed in, and we don't know where we're going. But it's hard sometimes for us to keep moving. At times when we get in such a toxic, stuck place that we don't want to be in. But hey, you know what? There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light may be a little tiny pinprick that you can barely see of light, but go towards it. Keep moving, because everything that we experience gets put in our path for a reason, and things that are very uncomfortable for us sometimes they always teach us the biggest lessons. And I will tell you, I would not be here talking to you in this video right now if I had not been through a lot in my life and have come out on the other side just fine, and a more wise person and a more compassionate soul because of what I've been going through and what I've been through in my life. So, as the days go, I'll be sharing some things with you guys, maybe over some videos, but, I don't want to get too personal today about everything. I'm just kind of speaking in general terms here. But yeah, I feel great after the Reiki with my friend Joel. He is a Reiki master, and I don't know what I'd do without him and the other two people that were just amazing souls that were doing the training and the learning with me over the weekend. Shout out to Mickey and Vince. Hi guys, and Joel. But anyways, I needed that alignment, and I needed to learn, and it's just, I don't know, I never quit learning, guys. Never quit learning, okay? Because no matter what, like, it's just always expand your consciousness, and if you get the opportunity, just continue to learn, okay? Because when you stop learning, you stop living, and this life is such a big adventure. Just continue to learn every day, everything that you can, any opportunity that you get. And so now I know Reiki. I'm not an expert on it, but hey, I think I got the touch, so we'll find out. We'll see. I'm certified now. So, okay. Back to the cards today. So for the overall energy, I didn't choose, it chose me. The truth card came out. Okay. So the truth card came out, and I'd like to read this for you guys today. Truth. And by the way, it's angel number 11. So that's actually my life path number. And I love the number 11. It's a very powerful number. Look that up, guys. Truth. Are you living your truth? Your being is like a spirit lodge. Within the sacred place is your realization and the divine light of your creation. Live in your spirit lodge, surrounded by peace and joy. Outside your lodge is the great wilderness where the rest of the world lives. That wilderness can become a battleground stained with blood of ignorance and earthly pain. To have lasting power in the world, you must earn the trust of those around you. Most people live without a sacred place within, without a spirit lodge. and they do not know how to enter the spirit lodges of others. Live within your sacred truth. Yeah. This is about you living within your truth, knowing your truth, your authenticity, all of the wisdom that you've gained over the years, living within that truth and not trying to live up to other people's standards. You live in your truth, what you know to be truth. You make decisions based on your truth, not those of people around you. If something doesn't feel right, if your intuition alerts you that something's off, you should go with whatever your gut tells you immediately. Because when you start doubting decisions that you make, that will destroy your intuition. Okay, that destroys intuition. You want to live intuitively, okay, and don't use that your intuition as your source of your being. Okay, live by what you know and what your intuition tells you, because that intuition is what is guiding us through our lives and what's going to save you. Okay, when things happen, when worse comes to worse, use your intuition. It will never lie. Okay, so the cards that came out are 3 major arcanas. There's Temperance, the Devil, and the Sun. Okay, so we are bound. We can be bound. There are times where we're bound to what we want and what we need. Okay, what we want and what we need. And I'm going through some interesting times right now myself. I'm having to learn to let go of things. I'm seeing the path of what I want versus what I need. And I'm learning that like what I want is, it's completely changing. Maybe it's because I'm going through a divorce right now. Okay. And there are things that I thought that I wanted that are not for my highest good. Okay. And maybe it's using your intuition, to guide. I feel like my intuition was off for a long time. And I was in a toxic situation where, you can be gaslighted by people that people around you used you for things. And some of us have a lot of love to give, and we would never hurt other people. But yet, there are people that are unhealed, and they will do everything they can to suck that, love out of you and give you nothing in return. But, I don't want to go there with this, with this conversation right now, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. There's a balance about what we want versus what we need. And, we need to, we need to start taking note of like what do you really want versus what you need, because there's some things that are very toxic in our lives that we need to let go of. And it's when we hold on really tight to those things that it becomes very toxic, and the life gets a lot harder. Okay, it's when we can learn to live with less, walk, tread lightly, or not tread lightly. It's, I don't know what the saying is, but it's like pack light, because there's no point. Like when we die, we're not going to take all this stuff with us to the grave. Cherish all of the things that you have inside your heart, and take heed of what you really need in this world, because there's also things that are in the dark that maybe like holding us back, and things that we're just holding on to that are not letting us advance as souls. Okay, not letting you advance, not letting me advance. And also with the devil, I just feel like the sense of like there's so much negativity, and there's a thing where we look at life as good versus bad, and evil versus good, and things like that. Well, if you start changing your perspective as everything is not good nor bad, it is what it is, and you have to have positive to balance out the negative, and the negative to balance out the positive. And there's really not, I mean, there's evil. I think there's evil, but it's just there's a duality in this world, and you have to balance like the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a need for both. As hard as that is to comprehend, but there's a need for the bad and the good, both. Because how would we appreciate the good days if we didn't have bad days? You know, how would we appreciate, you know, having a home if we've never been homeless, you know, or struggling? Or how would we appreciate if we were given $1 million today? You know, how would we appreciate that if we've been broke, you know, if we hadn't been broke before? You know, some people just don't understand, don't appreciate what they have because they've never gone without it. And I guess that's what's been getting me through this past year and a half is, you know, I've had to let go. I've had to lose everything and be willing to lose everything to gain what's coming. Hopefully I have faith it's all coming because we've got the sun card. Okay, so the sun, this is illumination and happiness, and you know, learning to us releasing what we don't need, and the darkness and what's not serving us, and just letting go of that grip, because you know, we may not even realize things are bad for us, but they are. There's a lot of things that are very toxic, and we're blinded to it. And it's when we open our eyes and start healing our hearts that we see that the things that aren't working for us, we let them go. It's when you have a willingness to let everything go, to lose it all. That's when the universe and when God brings in the sun and gives you everything that you need, not just what you want. It's what you need. Okay. Now I don't mean like a willingness to let go of, you know, family and all that, unless they're very toxic. You know, the necessities of life, we need those things. But, you know, like let's say a home, a car, you know, we have these ideals like, you know, I'm driving a Mercedes right now, or which I'm not, but say I'm driving a Mercedes, okay, and I can't afford that car anymore. So, you know, it's going to be repossessed or something. And so you're worried that, you're going to lose your car. And then like, well, the only thing I can afford is you know, an old beater car, like a beater truck, if you know what that is, you know, just something. And it's like, well, you know, maybe, you know, it's better than having nothing, you know, but at least, you know, you when you learn to like, just, well, you can't afford it, so it's not for your highest good. And it's, you know, that payment on that is making it where you can't pay your bills, or it's harder to feed your kids. And, you know, so it's like, well, maybe I should just let that go, you know, just let it go, and start, you know, just starting to learn to let go of stuff like that, you know, because it's not working for you. And I'm not saying, you know, you should not have a car, you know, but to be willing to drive something that's a little bit cheaper, you know, something that you can't afford. But there's also an element of just having faith that everything's going to be fine. No matter what you're driving, it's not all about that. We need to start moving away from all this materialistic viewpoints. You know, that's toxic too. Just being so materialistic about things. I mean, I listen to rap music all the time, and even country music and whatever, and it's all about what, VBS diamonds. What the hell is that? Like diamonds, and I don't know. I'm not a diamond expert, but like, who gives a crap? You know, like, yeah, I like diamonds. You know, I've got diamond jewelry maybe, you know, somewhere that I wear, but I mean, you know, people can't even tell the difference between a diamond and a cubic zirconia. So, you know, is it really that important? I don't know. I mean, I sell jewelry for a living. So, you know, and hey, check out my shop, War Woman Goods. You can find this necklace there. But anyways, it's, you know, but I have an appreciation of old vintage jewelry and things like that. And so, yeah, that does mean something to me. But it's when we step away from all this materialism and whatnot, you know, it's easier said than done, I know. But, you know, letting go, like not feeling like you have to buy the latest of whatever, the latest iPhone or whatever, yeah. If you're shooting videos like I'm doing right now, it's good to have a good camera on your phone. But I don't know. It's just, yeah, I'm not really doing a good job of making my point right now because I'm thinking, man, I do need a good camera. but anyways, it's being willing to let go. We need to be willing to let go of things so the universe can bring us what we need. That's my point. It's what we need versus what we want. Because what we want is not gonna is gonna look a lot different than what we need. Okay, so maybe that's more of my point. We need to be willing to be flexible with what we want, and what we'll decide when we decide what we need. Be flexible because I mean, even with relationships, like the right person for us is probably not going to look like the person that we actually need in our lives. And that's where we get caught up, looking for the biggest, baddest, most muscular gym bro, to marry, who could turn out to be a complete zero, or, the hottest, model on the cover of a magazine that could turn out to be a zero in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Versus having, the good guy, as they say, the good guy, the sweet guy, the friend zone guy, who is probably actually more about what you need. I don't know. Just saying. So, anyways, stand in your truth. Stand in your truth because you are a wise leader. This card came out, wise leader. You are a beacon for others. So, stand in your truth and voice your truth, because when you stand in your truth, it's going to attract the people like you. It's like the soul tribes coming together, standing in your truth. I'm standing in my truth. And I feel like I'm magnetizing all the right people that I need in my life into my life. As exampled by this weekend with my friends that were my new friends, that we were learning Reiki together over the weekend, things like that. We attract the right people at the right moment. The universe will send the people into our lives that we need, and the experiences that we need, but we have to be open to it, and you have to stand in your truth. Okay. Now let me pull a couple of more cards, and I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel, and I hope you like this video. So I try to put these videos up, like I said, during the week as much as possible, and then sometimes I do like a weekend reading. So but it's not all about just reading cards. It's just talking about life and experiences and what I'm going through and what you guys are most likely going through as well. Okay, so be loyal to what you love. This is standing in your truth. This is being loyal to your ideas and your intuition, and just doing what you love and deciding what you love, and deciding what you really need in your life, and just being loyal to that, being loyal to yourself. That's the main thing. Let's be loyal to ourselves, and stand in our truth, and don't back down. Don't back down. Don't let anyone else sway you. Not swayed, that's like leather, but don't let anyone sway you one way or another. It's important that we all stand in our truth. And it's more important right now than ever. Because like I always say, we are living in crazy times right now. Crazy. And it's more important than ever to be balanced. Okay? To be balanced and to let go of the toxicity and whatever's holding us down. To let go of that and to work through it, so that we can be happy and illuminated and shine your light, because you are a wise leader. You are a beacon of light for everyone around you and people you don't even know. You'd be shocked at the number of people that you right now, my dear, are inspiring, that will never say a word to you about it, but are watching your every move on Instagram and Facebook, all your social media, your TikToks, your Snapchats. There's a lot of people that are being inspired by you right now, and you may have no clue. Okay, because they won't say it, but they look forward to all of your posts. And it might just be me. Who knows? I might be following you. Okay, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Our stories are unique. Our challenges are unique. Okay? We all have different paths that we're on. And we all have different challenges, but we all have paths that we're on, and we all have challenges. And sharing our story about what we go through can help. If it just helps one person, that could change the entire world. It could change the trajectory of the entire planet. Think about it like that. We all have our unique paths, but we're all on a path. Okay? And we all have challenges, but we're all here to help each other. Because like I always say again, we're just the same person living in different bodies. And so let's have compassion for everyone around us, and share love, heal yourself, be that light, because you are a beacon for everyone around you. And stand in your truth. I hope you guys enjoyed this message today. I loved it. I think this is one of my favorites actually that I've done in a while. And I hope you guys will like, share, and subscribe my video. And tune in next time. I'll put the cards I used today, I'll put them in the description box if you're interested. And follow me on War Woman Goods on Instagram, and Oracle of the South on Instagram. I've got an Etsy shop, and on Rumble and YouTube. Okay? Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.